Thank you, as always, for joining me here. I apologize for the fact that, well, this is. Did I make this private? Uh oh. We might be live. Hang on. All right. Okay, I think this accidentally got put as a live stream. So I guess y'all are getting a treat. Hey, it's supposed to be on Patreon. We're not, but that's okay. We're going to just move through it. It is what it is. So for those of you who wanted a teaser on what we're doing over on Patreon, I guess here it is. For those of you who don't, well, you can find another live stream. Love ya. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, well. Things happen. So let's get our soul truth question from Brianne Hovey. Sorry, Tay, but you may have to police the chat, although I think I have it on subscriber only mode now, so it should be okay. It is what it is. Welcome back, everyone. This is going to be your one shot to catch us live so that you can go over to Patreon and catch us live every day. YouTube did me dirty. Hey, Angel. So to those of you who have followed us over on Patreon, thank you. To those of you who have not, you need to go do that because this isn't going to happen again. Sorry. And maybe that's why this question is coming out today. Are we apologizing for our truth? I guess I kind of did a little bit. But to be honest, I don't feel YouTube's a place to be anymore as a creator. So that is why we did the switch over to Patreon. And that's why I'm not apologizing for it. So remember that your courage is contagious today. And I want you to be proud of that truth. So I want you to catch yourself anytime that you want to apologize or withhold parts of it, just because it makes somebody else feel more comfortable. That's not what we're doing here anymore. So we are going to be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us, and no longer subjecting ourselves to things that put us in a victim mentality. And I kind of was letting the algorithms with YouTube do that to me a little bit, and it really kind of got in my head, and it kind of, in a little bit, in a way, put me into a state of fear mentality, because I thought that maybe the only people who were watching, people who had not great intentions, because that was what was popping through in the chat especially. But maybe that's not necessarily fair. But we also have to stick with our boundaries and realize that when we are apologizing for our truth, that maybe that's the time that we need to let go of whatever shame it is that's blocking us from that. Because 9 times out of 10, for some of us, creating boundaries creates in ourselves a sense of shame that shouldn't be there, because I'm allowed to have my boundaries, and not accepting those things that put me into a position of not feeling okay about things is part of that. So we're letting go of that, and we're not apologizing for it anymore. And that is how we are consistently showing up right now in our actual life and here on YouTube and all of our other social media as well. I'm just not participating in a system that doesn't work for me anymore. So maybe that's the reason why this popped up right now as unlisted, is because I feel like in a way I sort of ran from the problem. But to be honest, I've been trying to get YouTube to address this problem for quite some time, and they wouldn't do it. And it got to a point where my mental health was kind of taking a hit on it, because when you have when you have a space like this that's supposed to be safe and private, the last thing you want is people popping in, asking you to do disgusting things, just for subscriptions, and that's just not who I am. It's not who this is, and it used to not be what YouTube was, and so trying to not lose faith in humanity right now has been a little bit rough. Uh, but we're being asked to not focus on those things and instead focus on those things that we can change, which is why we removed ourselves from this platform. Um, so I'm hoping that I'm not going to have my ability to publish unlisted taken from me at this point. So um, the crux of this whole shift during this Pluto retrograde, though, is asking us to be authentic to ourselves and what we want to push as our personal identities right now. Hey, witch moon. And so by not affiliating myself with something that is, well, to be honest, getting quite dark, I'm not abandoning those of you who are still here, but instead giving you another option for a place where we can interact that is not polluted by all this fucking garbage. Um, in freaking YouTube jail because I said something they don't like, because I'm not monetized and I don't have to follow their stupid rules. There's a reason I'm not monetized, and that's why, because it used to be how I kept my ability to have free speech, but now even that's being taken from me, and now I'm having to go private and to go dark in order to get these messages out, because otherwise all of my videos are just getting shifted into some other fucking country where they're just being perved by gross dudes and women too. I can't, let's not stereotype here, because I've had comments came through from women that were far more disgusting than the ones from the men. So I can't judge that way. But that's not what this place is supposed to be. The whole point of this channel was to create a space of community and safety and sacredness, and it has just degenerated into a sea of nonsense and stupidity. And I feel like I'm just fucking ranting right now, but maybe that's what it's supposed to be, you know? We're not apologizing for our truth, right? We're letting go of this fact that we're showing up for ourselves in this way because, you know, in a way I do feel a little bit of shame for not being able to show up for you guys here. But I also feel like you also can't expect me to when I've given you another option that is just as much. Yeah, I'm really doing my best, and YouTube's just not making it easy on me. So I went to Patreon, and I've been recording here unlisted, and then people can still participate in the live stream via Patreon. Also through YouTube, but it's private. So that's how I've been getting around that over the last, week or so. But for some reason, this video got shifted and it was not unlisted. So here we are. And maybe it was just so that I could give you guys this explanation. Those of you who have not watched the videos previously and maybe were not what's going on. But basically, I my husband to stop victimizing myself in that when putting myself in a position where if nothing else my sanity was in danger of just kind of diving off the deep end a little bit, but I got a lot of pushback from a lot of you too, and a lot of you were really pissed off about it, but I don't really think that that's very fair. I'm the one, putting myself out here to give you guys these messages. Uh, Sacrifice my safety, especially when I'm not getting paid to do this. This because I love y'all, and we've built something over the last 10 years of us being here, and that meant something to me. So if it doesn't mean something to you, then fine, that's great. I hope you got what you came. You'll find something. But if it has meant something to you, and you would like to continue this, you know where to find me. The link's in the description box. But right now, I'm going to continue to show up for myself. And we're going to go over, and I'm going to do a private extended reading for those of paid members. You can right now get a 7-day free trial if you would like to test it out. It is $5.55 a month for you to participate. It is not too much. If you'd like to just continue to get the free weekly live stream, though, that I do for free members, that is also okay. And you can just sign up over there as a free member as well. It has its own app. There's no ads and there's no bullshit. It's just us having a good time in our sacred space. So, I hope to see you there. And if not, well, I love you anyway. So go out. Be good. Be good at it. And remember, being love and light doesn't necessarily mean that there is no fuck around and find out. So, it is what it is. I would appreciate that. I love you guys. And I hope to see you all over on Patreon. And if not, I wish you the best. Bye now. Follow me over for the extent, though. We're going to dive into this a little bit deeper. Love you.